Why didn't they fix it? I'm talking about the problem of these out-of-control fires in Southern California. No matter how they started, these happen in Southern California. We've known this historically. And historically, the state has done very little to clean up the brush that is igniting these infernos. President Trump, 6 years ago, told them to do something about it.
We're giving billions and billions of dollars for forest fires in California. There's no reason for those fires to be like they are. They're leaving them dirty. It's a disgraceful thing. Old trees are sitting there rotting and dry, and instead of cleaning it up, they don't touch them. They leave them, and we end up with these massive fires that we're paying hundreds of billions of dollars for to fix, and the destruction is incredible. So I think California ought to get their act together and clean up their forests and manage their forests because it's disgraceful.
Disgraceful. He said it 6 years ago when he was still the president of the United States. He's about to be the president again, and as you probably know, just a few months ago, he was on the Joe Rogan podcast talking about this very thing.
They said, we have no water. I said, do you have a drought? No, we don't have a drought. I said, why don't you have no water? Because the water isn't allowed to flow down. It's got a natural flow from Canada all the way up north. Water, more water than they could ever use. And in order to protect a tiny little fish, the water up north gets routed into the Pacific Ocean. Millions and millions of gallons of water gets poured. I could have water for all of that land, water for your forests. You know, your forests are dry as a bone.
Yeah.
Okay?
Dangerous.
That water could be routed. You know, you could have everything. Oh, not only dangerous, billions of dollars a year they spend on forest fires. And, you know, there's a case with the environment. They're not allowed to rake their forests because you're not allowed to touch it. And all they have to do is clean their forest, meaning rake it up, get rid of the leaves, get rid of, leaves that are sitting there for 5 years. And
we'll certainly get rid of the dead fall.
And get rid of the trees that have fallen
Yeah.
that are like.
And that was just a few months ago on the Rogan podcast. He's right. That water should be available. He's right. All that brush should be cleaned up. And then it was almost as if he was predicting the future, because here we are a few months later, and we've got out of control, but some of them still not under control. And you've got 360,000 people out of power. At least 5 have lost their lives. Thousands and thousands of homes are just gone. This while Karen Bass, the LA mayor, cut back the budget of the fire department by $17 million. And all we hear about the leadership at the fire department in LA is that they're all gay women. I don't care what the orientation is. Can they do the job? Give me your thoughts about this. They should have done something while Gavin Newsom is out there posturing, acting like Trump is politicizing it. He's actually shirking his duty. He continues to. Give me your thoughts. Give me your comments. Make sure you follow. Come on.